Over the next few minutes, we will show you how to print or e-file quarterly wage reports. All employers who are liable for unemployment insurance must file quarterly tax and wage reports. Before you begin printing and e-filing tax and wage reports, we recommend you complete some preparation steps. First, review specifications for producing quarterly wage data available from your local or state's tax agency. Also, be sure you have processed and posted all payroll for the quarter. Ensure that all default company information, such as tax IDs, are listed in the Payroll Setup Options screen. Finally, if an employee resides in a foreign country, you must enter the full name of the country in the country field in the Payroll Employees screen. Let's see how to print and e-file tax and wage reports from Sage 300. We'll start by printing the quarterly wage report. This report is generated for all employees in the selected employee range, class range, or selection list who have earnings associated with the selected tax in the selected quarter. From the U.S. Payroll module, go to Payroll Government Reports and select Quarterly Wage. Select the quarter and year for which to print the report. Then enter the date the report is due. This is the end of the quarter. For example, if the quarter goes from January to March, we would enter March 31st in the due date. In the tax code field, enter or select the tax for which to print the report. If you choose CASIT, then at the report type field that displays, choose quarterly wage or DE9C. For our example, we will select the California unemployment tax. You can sort the report by either employee or class. If you selected to sort by employee, in the From and To employee number fields, enter the range of employees on which to base the report. If you want to include the employees in a selection list, choose that selection list. After making all the selections, click Print. As you can see, the report includes Social Security number, last, middle, and first name, taxable weeks, total earnings, excess earnings, tax amount, year-to-date earnings subject to tax, and year-to-date tax amount. The taxable earnings column shows wages considered taxable by the taxing entity that you selected for printing. The total earnings column shows gross earnings. The report provides totals and a grand total of taxable earnings and tax amount. Once you have verified the information in the quarterly wage report, the next step is to do the federal tax filing. This screen lets you print several tax forms. When you select a form, its description appears to the right. For our example, we will select the 941 Schedule B-941-B report and select the first quarter of the year 2020. Then we click Display. You could update the forms by selecting Automatic Update or Download Update, or you could continue as expired. We'll continue. Notice the 3 steps listed. First, you'll need to review and fill out the information. Then you can print a copy for your records, and finally, you can print or e-file the report. Complete the fields highlighted in red and review the information. You can print the form or save it. Then move to the next step. You can now print a copy for your company records. And again, move to the next step. You have the options to e-file or to print the report. We'll print for our example. To print or e-file forms specific to your state, open the State Tax Filing option. The tax forms are kept up to date by the Sage Payroll Tax Forms and e-filing by Atrix service. Select the state that you want to file a tax form. Then click on the tax form you want to report. You could specify a selection list in the Selection List field. If you do not specify a selection list, reports include all employees. Select the quarter or date range of the form and enter the year. Click Display. If prompted to update your forms, follow the prompts. In the report, you need to complete all the fields highlighted in red. You can print the form or save it. Then move to the next step. You can now print a copy for your company records, and again move to the next step. You have the options to e-file or to print the report. We'll print for our example. Congratulations! You now know how to print or e-file quarterly wage reports.